There are growing questions about what went wrong when two planes nearly collided on the runway at New York's JFK airport. ABC's Reena Roy has the latest.
What could have been the worst aviation disaster in U.S. history averted with seconds to spare at one of the nation's busiest airports.
Delta 1943, cancel takeoff clearance. Delta 1943, cancel takeoff clearance.
Rejecting. All right, and the Delta 1943.
Air traffic control urgently telling Delta pilots to abort when their 737 was taking off at over 100 miles per hour at New York's JFK airport over the weekend. An American Airlines 777 crossing the wrong runway right in front of it.
I felt the adrenaline running. I knew this wasn't right. I didn't know how this was going to end.
The Delta plane coming to a sudden stop just 1,000 feet from the other aircraft. The planes were so close, experts say if the Delta plane was a bigger and faster plane, this could have turned out much differently.
Can only imagine what was going on in that cockpit. Obviously, there were mistakes made. Human error was involved. So the real key here now is to find out by whom, what were the circumstances.
Brian Healy was one of the 151 passengers and crew on board the Delta flight.
I'm just very grateful that the judgment calls that air traffic control made and that our pilot made were the right ones.
An investigation now underway into what went wrong.
This is very uncommon in the world of aviation safety to occur, and that's why the FAA and the NTSB, the airlines, and the pilot unions that represent those pilots of Delta and American will take this very seriously and thoroughly investigate it.
American Airlines says they're conducting a full internal review, both airlines calling the safety of their customers and crew a top priority. Delta saying they will work with and assist aviation authorities. Reena Roy, ABC News, New York.